What's up, guys? It's been a while since I've been doing these videos, I know. Now, this is just a idea. Well, we just got a Forest Moon back over here. And with this, it's only Empire and droids. So, I'm sure a lot of people have already completed this. For the new guys who haven't, or those who still have yet to complete it. These are the rewards you guys get and stuff, and so we can all agree that this event is pretty hard. Hence the reason for these crazy requirements. Now, with the Ewoks, we all know that the Ewoks are pretty fast as far as characters go. So there's a couple different lineups you can go with this. I'm sure you guys have seen the video from like Arnold or even I forgot his name, Mobile Gamer. So usually Ewoks, and I don't really have an Ewok team because I don't really use them, but I should because you need them for the C-3PO event. Mind you, C-3PO is really good, but a lot of the Ewoks will. Hold on, that's not the one I want to show you guys. Will do a lot of stealthing, a lot of stealth attacks and stuff like that. This is one of the Ewoks that you guys will come up against, aside from the other one I showed you guys, but this one is like the main important one I want to show you. So, with this one, the computer's probably more than likely having him maxed out. So, this is one of the pain in the butts that you're going to have to deal with because he revives enemies. If the enemy is that is revived as an Ewok, they're also called to assist. And whenever an Ewok ally is defeated, this skill cooldown is reduced by 1. He's also a healer, so he dispels all debuffs on all allies. Allies recover health and equal to 25% of Ewok Elders' max health, and so on and so forth. So he's got a basic. Nothing special about this except for the fact that he has a 45% chance to gain 50% turn meter, so you know it's probably gonna be like up there in like the 60, 70, something like that. Again, I don't have my guys maxed out because I don't really use them. I stopped producing them, and then they did the C-3PO event, so I started working on them again. Anyways, so let's skip to the now I did the first one today, and this is the team I'm using. Well, actually, that's not the team I was using. I was using a B1 battle droid, but of course I don't have them geared up to 6. But a lot of people will tell you to use what was it? If I remember correctly, something like this. Minus him. Yeah, something like that. They'll tell you to. You'll see a lot of people use like Empire teams. The droids really make this a lot easier. Now I'm gonna try it without B1 battle droid. It's probably gonna be a little more complicated because I don't have someone healing my droids. So for now, let's go with you know what? Let's try IG-88. He has a good AOE, and the thing with this event is the reason why the droids do so good in this event is make this event little easier is because of their AOE capabilities and the fact that you can keep spamming with B1 battle droid using him. Now these skull guys, they have an effect called Deadly, which is extremely high offense and reduced HP. So one shot and they're dead. So these guys you're gonna want to get rid of really quick. And you'll see later what I was talking about with the Elder. They'll put the Elder with these guys. So, for instance, if they show it, let's see. No, they're not going to show it yet. So the Elder will revive them, and then they'll simply go ahead and have them attack at the same time. So in this event, your AoEs are going to be your best friend. Again, we don't have B1 Battle Droid, so this might go a little differently than the first time around. Because you need Magna Guard to taunt. So if anything, you could just add in if you can't get B1 Battle Droid to join you. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. See the Elders here. Say I kill all these guys. And the Elder survives. The Elder's gonna take his turn and revive one of them and hit me really hard. So you want to get rid of these guys, but you also want to get rid of the Elder quickly. So and that's part of the reason why this event is really easy, but it's also a little hard because then they do something crazy like this. Like, even if you have to choose between if you see you can't kill the Elder fast enough, kill off all the Skull guys. He's just gonna bring back one guy, and that one guy didn't even attack you, which is good. So you just get rid of him. And then you have another Elder over here. You're gonna do that, which is even more annoying. Because you don't want these guys to hit you. If they hit you, they're gonna do a lot of damage and you're gonna be pissed. We're just gonna hit him and take this one out. Now we're gonna work on this Elder. See, the Elder hits. The Elder can't hit that well. He's very weak in his attack, so that's why he brings out these guys. We're gonna experiment with a couple of different lineups, but as you can see, as long as you have like a Grievous droid team, you can pretty much, and you have the AoEs. Don't forget, you need the AoEs because those times when you're gonna have a lot of those annoying little deadly Ewok guys. When you see those annoying little deadly Ewok guys, don't skimp on using that Grievous skill. So the thing that makes it hard is that B1 Battle Droid is really a need for a team because he has your heal and your protection. So, I mean, you could put another Taunter, I guess. See, Grievous gets the extra bonus turn when a Separatist dies. So that's an idea you guys can do. The other idea was, like I said, the Empire team. But if you have Grievous and you have that whole team set up, I would suggest using it for the Ewok team and the Ewok event. Obviously, as you saw, I got to 4 pretty easily. And it's just he's just a really good, his team is just really good. Since the rework. Let's just get that out there. Since the rework, his team has been really good. It's taken out, and there's a lot of teams out there that are weak against AoEs, so that will definitely help you in the long run. Ewoks definitely suffer against AoEs, but they're also a very fast team. So if you're gonna use the Grievous lineup, I would just suggest, as Arnold said before, make sure you gear Grievous for health. You want to make sure those health mods are modded out for health. Health. That's important for him. And the reason why you want to mod for health, and I'll go over to him and show you real quick, is because his attacks are dependent on his max health. So, and I just got him 7 stars today. Yay. But, for instance, Furious Assault, deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict immunity. Healing immunity if target is debuffed, blah blah blah. Debuff, deal 30% damage. Grievous attacks deal damage based on his max health instead of his physical damage. Grievous wounds deal physical damage to all enemies based on Grievous max health. Inflict target lock. This attack can't be evaded. Skittering horror. There's another skill that's based off of his max health. So you got a lot of different abilities here that all work on health. So like I said, you want to use Grievous max health. You just gotta work on his health. Everyone else, as far as your droid team goes, I would say, I mean, that's really a preference. I geared them for speed, and really I think, like, for him, I did him for defense, offense, and that was mainly the thing, because of the fact that Magna Guard's going to be your taunter, so you want to make sure he can take a lot of damage. Just like any other taunter, you would want to mod them for to be able to take that beating. I mean, other than that, it's just going to be speed. That's going to be your thing for the droids. Aside from Grievous and whatchamacallit will be the only ones that will need specific mods, like I said. And then everyone else, you can just mod them for speed. Right now, basically, that's the name of the game, speed. A lot of teams have a lot of speed mods, so and even in a Rev and mirror match, that's going to be a big thing too. I heard, so keep that in mind. And I mean, we could experiment all day with different types of teams. I just felt that I should point that out for the new guys, if they that have been working on stuff where, I don't mean necessarily new. Let me correct that. Because obviously, if you're working on Grievous, the only way to get Grievous, unless you've been playing for a long time, is through is by having excess shards and throwing them onto and then going into the blue tab on the whatchamacallit place. I forget the name of the place. I'm sorry. What the heck is it called? But I go in a shard store. So you go to shard store, you have some stuff left over. It's gonna do this, convert them. I have 3 Grievous left over, and then you can use that for anything in here. So for instance, I was saving it for Grievous because it was 1,125 shards. Obviously now I don't need to. So now I can use anything I make in here to buy stuff in here. But I would definitely suggest getting Grievous, making Grievous a top priority, especially for Ewok, the Ewok event that we have going on now, because of the fact that it makes it so easy. Another idea you guys can fool around with is Newt Gunray, if you guys have him. Newt Gunray is another character that is only available in stores. I don't believe they do a pack for him. And I was thinking about doing Sunfac. The reason why, and I'm just gonna bring this up, show you this one real quick. The reason why you wanna really experiment with like the Separatists more than anything else is because his unique ability. So, you know, we have where he gains at the start of his turn, he deals 8% of his max health to all droids. He has double for for light side droids, and he gains 5% max health potency for each other droid, blah blah blah. He can't defeat characters with his unique, which is good. I mean, with the exception of B1 Battle Droid, because B1 Battle Droid has a health of 1, so B1 Battle Droid dies, but then B1 Battle Droid comes back with more droids. That's the whole other topic where I'm not going to get into. But the meat and potatoes of his unique is the fact that whenever a droid or separatist ally is defeated, Grievous dispels all debuffs on himself, resets all ability cooldowns, and gains 1 bonus turn. So, the reason why I was saying work on Newt Gunray, if possible, for this event, is because Newt Gunray, 1, had a rework recently, and he's really good, and 2, he has in his ability, I believe it's his unique, Viceroy's Reach, whenever, yada yada. First time Newt Gunray is defeated, he is revived with 100% health and turn meter. Every time Newt Gunray is revived, he stealths for 2 turns. So he's going to die. Grievous is going to get a bonus turn, and then he's gonna come back, and then Newt Gunray is gonna come back stealth. And with Newt Gunray, he's he has the capability to dispel buffs. He could call other separatist allies to attack for him. Of course, they're going to deal like 20% less damage. No big deal in a Grievous team because they have so many things going on. It's basically he's going to take away 20%, but your character, some of your droids gain 20%, 30%, 35%, whatever, just for attacking a target locked enemy. So it cancels itself out. These are some of the skills he has. His first skill doesn't really hit that hard, but the main thing is that if he dies, oh well, too bad. Now Grievous gets to go again, and say for instance you don't have B1 Battle Droid, you can go ahead and you already did last turn the skitter technique. That technique 1 will stun. Unless it's in this event, which tends to not stun, but that's perfectly fine because he's still going to get a health steal. So that's important because if Newt Gunray died last turn and then he comes back and then you go ahead, you use Grievous, you use Skittering Horror, you gain health up. Now Newt Gunray gets to go again. You could throw on the taunt, let them kill Newt Gunray again, Grievous goes again, and then you can go ahead and use Grievous wounds since he's at low health, and then just heal him up. And you could kill a bunch of them because that is actually a very powerful skill, as you guys noticed. Now, if I had B1 Battle Droid, I would definitely be able to clear the event a lot easier. So, that was definitely just an idea that came to me. And I would definitely suggest those of you that have the team sort of set up or whatever. Actually, let me see if I can go ahead and get him. Maybe I can. Who knows, right? No, I have to work on that one. But that's just an idea. Nuke Gunray is the best option. Second option I would go with is possibly, I would say Sunfact. Or Poggle maybe. One of the two. But leave your comments down below. Let me hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and so you guys don't miss any future videos. And leave some comments down below. All right, take care, guys.